Dance Company.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
Go that way.
You can't leave.
Yes, they can. The kids worked their butts off to be the best that they could be. And then
We have the reunion show today, and we were getting crazy text messages from Abby.
However, everyone is here except Abby.
Guess who texted Kira? It was Abby. Do you think she's gonna come? I blocked Abby.
that's it.
She refuses to speak to anyone, and as we ready for the show today, everyone is wondering what's going on inside Abby's head.
She's just sitting in the chair, just sitting there.
Soon enough, tonight on Dance Mom's City of Angels. Think of the Abby Lee Dance Company, Los Angeles, and the girls are going to be here performing some of their award-winning dances that were created right here in Hollywood. So let's get started. Please welcome Abby, Jesselyn, Holly, Kira, Melissa, and Jill, and that the ALDC team group came in second. So tell us about it. What are your feelings? Okay, fixed. Explain that to us.
But to critique a competition that we went to and say it's fixed, absolutely disgraceful. I have never heard us say something was fixed when we win. When we lose, all of a sudden, a competition's fixed.
So to all those kids that
They ended up giving all of their awards out because they were giving kids awards that weren't in that category.
We agree that the master of ceremony seemed a bit confused and was very nervous.
A bit's an understatement.
This was nationals, Jeff.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's not fair.
Weren't going to announce first overall, or were you being a sore loser and you wanted to get up and walk out?
No,
we
I
thought
wasn't.
the competition was over. We waited until the end.
No,
I
Melissa.
sat through the whole.
Melissa was the first one that.
I
it was
sat
not
there
over.
and said we're leaving.
You look like sore.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Some awards? What do you say? Class Division Junior Solo category in 5th place. Bloodstream, Jordan. All right. In 2nd place. Someone Special, Maddie.
That is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. But girls, we need to walk out. I'm done.
Oh, let's go. Come on.
You can't move.
Yes, they can. It's illegal. You can't hold children. A person I do business with.
You obviously held him in high enough regard to say that in person. Why would you think that all of a sudden he would be corrupt?
It happens.
Holly and Jess, you chose not to walk out.
Right. Right.
So because of the fact that we don't want...
If I didn't, word would get out immediately like wildfire, and I would have no business. I don't fix anything for anybody. My job is to run the best possible event, and I would hate for you to think that there's something going on. That's
Well, I don't know, Jess. Now I have
we
no
don't know.
idea.
Now we question everything.
Regardless
You
if
didn't
they were
question
or
it.
weren't.
I mean, you just questioned it when you lost.
Did you go to those competitions in the past?
No, never.
We've never been to a Frank competition?
Yeah, we have. At Abby's request, we went to his competition.
That would be funny.
It seems like Jeanette has stepped up and taken Kathy's place. What do you guys think about Jeanette?
Jeanette's very nice. She's 10 times nicer than Kathy. I'll take her any day of the week.
Well, let's see what she thinks. Jeanette, come on out.
I'm sitting back there, and I'm honestly shocked. Melissa, I consider you a friend. How many times has Maddie won over Ava? And even if I didn't agree with it, I always walked up to Maddie and congratulated her. I never once called the cops.
Competitions make mistakes.
You're right, competitions
Okay,
make mistakes,
that's
but that's
all we're
not,
saying.
that has
Listen,
nothing to do with the judging.
It's a mess
No,
and you know it.
it was a mess.
You know-
But how do you think those kids feel after that big win? That was a huge win for Ava.
It was a huge
the people
win.
That she
Why was
thought
it a
that
huge
were
win? Because she beat Maddie?
Problem, you finish out the competition,
point.
you pick up the phone and call the director on Monday like a professional.
Let's put a pin in this discussion. Jeanette, I know you have to leave. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. We hope to see you again soon.
All right, thank you.
And now, here's the Abby Lee Dance Company.
This time when you came around, I only wanted to break you down. I only wanted to watch you come apart. This time when you came to call, all this weight and save me, disengage me. I'm dignified by all this ambivalence, holding me back like watch you come apart. Can you blame me? Would you shame me? I'm so sick and tired of all this waiting to save me or disengage me.
Coming up on Dance Mom's City of Angels. Each of you have had your issues with Abby.
They have not had a decent stretch class.
We have a surprise for you. Someone's here to see you. Is the lack of training that Abby has been providing for the girls. Tell us about that.
We've been traveling for months. We've been out of the country. And I think these kids, because they're the ones with the target on the back, they're the ones everybody wants to come and beat and say, we
Meet with agents. Recording an album, it takes time. And I've explained to the moms, Jeff, a million times, something's got to give. So I get on the kids, and I'm tough on the kids. At night, before you go to bed, work on your feet 100 times.
Laying there, Gia. She's doing
Both
what
of
you're
her knees were
telling her to
bent.
do.
Look at her front foot, not doing anything.
Okay, she hasn't had a stretch class in how long?
We stretch every day, Jill.
You stretch.
That's not.
No, they don't.
Listen, why can't your smart kid do it in the bedroom? Why can't she stretch? I need a teacher. Don't you want your kid to be better than the rest of the
She
kids?
is, in my mind, yeah.
Kendall, you're finished for today.
Abby, stop it. Why do you have to pinpoint one kid all the time?
You're the one telling me that your kid's
Horrible.
better than everybody else.
I don't want Abby to yell at her. I want her to fix the problems. And I know you say, I do it 100 times, but that's also part of your job.
Abby didn't teach one class while we were out here. I'm sorry, how many classes did you offer a week? Why? Because you don't let her do anything.
You're her mother. If you don't like my training, hit the road, Jack.
There wasn't any training this year.
JoJo has an album in a recording studio. Didn't have time for one ballet class that I did. JoJo, what do you think constitutes being a master teacher? Yeah, I see that you're having master classes. What do you know about being a master instructor? Quick back on the weekend because daddy doesn't earn enough money. That's not really a master instructor.
First of all, JoJo's not teaching the class. She's in the class.
It doesn't say that in your ad. So don't go out there and say.
Jesselyn, what's your reaction to that?
I get that you like to stalk JoJo on Instagram, and I think that if you would have went to
I follow her on Instagram, and when it pops up, and I happen to have my phone
think that
open,
if you would have actually taken the time to read it,
I don't stalk anyone. I don't have that kind of time.
it actually said,
Never.
I, for one, would like to see some more dancing. Would you guys like to see some more dancing? All right. Let's take a look at a contemporary solo called Burn by one of our newest rising pop stars, Kendall.
I love that.
And I put it away. I got no incentive to drive. I wanna throw it away. Oh, this love thing has got to end. It's been 5 long years spent swirling away all my mistakes were. And this thing you need to know that I can't just let this go. I want everybody
Your kid would rather be with any other mother here than with you.
Sit here and let you talk to my child like that.
You are not in control of your emotions.
Yes, because we were all discussing who to bring in, and I said, well, to Sandra, she worked with her before, and she's done Dancing with the Stars, so you think you can dance, AGT. So I brought her in to just do a class with the girls, something different.
But I don't think a mother should be
in front of her face and said, you can go over there with JoJo and Nia. And I just flipped.
Let's take a look at the clip.
Girls, go give Miss Abby a hug.
Oh, give her a hug.
It's okay. Don't cry.
Teach and what you don't teach.
Don't care. You guys are being ridiculous.
Fine, do it without us. Oh my hell, we don't give a damn. No, it's ridiculous.
Don't point your finger at me.
So don't you dare try and make my child look like that. I am so sick of that. Claudia, let's go. Go. She's a I'm done. Yeah, you are. I'm done. Do not treat my child like that.
You begged me to get your kid back.
Do not.
I want this kid with me.
And what do you think?
She shunned my kid off because She didn't deserve that. Nobody's gonna treat my kid like that and put their hand in their face. And she did. I felt like she was shutting her off because of what I did that week with Cassandra and trying to get a class.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Say I was an emotional wreck and I messed up.
That's it. Your emotions were running on such a high, you probably don't even realize the behavior that was going on.
It was a big reaction.
It was.
It was a very big reaction. So, Abby, after your big fight with Kira, let's take a look and see what happened.
Don't you dare keep getting my stuff. I've been doing this for how many years? How many years before you came along? I am leaving. I've had enough. 4.5 years of success.
Easy. Someone had to leave. It couldn't be the kids because they had to
You were not in a good frame of mind, and you needed to be removed. There was a way to act in a professional capacity. Apparently, you have difficulty with that.
Not really. They told me to leave. I thought, woo, see ya.
Simmer down now. Before we go to break, let's see the performance where Kalani was removed at the last minute. Please welcome the Abbey Lee Dance Company with Panic Room. Coming up.
You're lying. Be quiet for once and listen to what I'm saying.
Hold on, Holly. Hold on a second.
Felicia, go. Ignorant women.
Welcome back. We're here with the ALDC and Abby, and we're talking about Hollywood, your experiences here in Hollywood. All right, so look, I've lived in Hollywood for 20-some years, and I know that Hollywood sometimes can change people, sometimes very quickly, and sometimes...
Totally different. She's no longer a Pittsburgh mom, and she's all Hollywood, off and running.
I took Mia's passion, her desire when we came out to LA and what she wanted to do, and I treated it how I would approach a job. Are you always late? Oh.
Holly, I'm not making it a bad thing.
Well, I think, too, a lot of it, too, is like the two kids on the team that probably missed the most school and had to make up were your two kids.
No, but Mia was on time. She took...
Opportunities for your child doing something else. It never used to be like that. That's all.
No. Oh,
Don't be so defensive, Holly.
Falsifying information.
No, you're very defensive, and you
Because
shouldn't
you're lying.
be. Holly, do not sit there and call me a liar.
You said she went to school
Holly,
in
be quiet
afternoon.
for once and listen to
She
what I'm
went to school
saying.
when she was supposed
Holly,
to
be quiet
after.
for once and listen
You
to
know
what I'm
what?
saying.
I'm not gonna
be
have this
quiet
one
for
Okay,
once.
hold on.
She will never be
I'm sorry.
quiet because
Wait.
she can never
Hold on.
listen to what anybody...
All colors can get together, unite as one, and slay. Without further ado, here we go!
Impressing you? Don't be surprised, that's what I do, I slay. And I mean that, boo, from the curls in my hair to the tips of my shoes. Stronger than you think I am, ain't no holding back. Haters throwing shade, I ain't got time for that. All I know is we gon' get it, we gon' kill it. All we do is, baby, we loud. Stronger than you think I am, ain't no holding back. Haters throwing shade, I ain't got time for that. All I know is we gon' get it, we gon' put my nails on today. You know what you got with it, so we slay. All right. Stronger than you think I am, ain't no holding back. Haters throwing shade, I ain't got time for that. Talking in my you know this is how I act. On my job, as a matter of fact. All up in my business. You can't even handle my business. You know what? You're cute to hate. Ain't no
Coming up, it just so happens that I know a couple things. Someone's here to see you.
This journey ends for me, and a new journey.
Speaking about the ALDC and Abby here in Hollywood, Kira, you got so upset earlier this season that you actually quit.
Yeah, we
What's that
butted
about?
heads a lot this season.
What's that about?
When we were home, she had a lot of people there. Abby's took her out of the group number.
Raise your hand if your kid's ever been taken out.
Can you shut your mouth for 10 seconds?
You quit twice
And
this year, Kira.
yeah, because I don't put up with.
Let's take a look and see what happened.
So, Kalani, are you in the group?
I don't think so.
You don't have to think. You are not in the group. Should not be dancing teen, just like Kalani should not be dancing junior. Period.
Let's go. We're done. Thank you. Kalani, let's go.
And we have some exciting news that I think is happy. Kira, you're expecting?
Yes. ALDC's having a baby.
We're having a baby. I just feel that Kalani's at a very impressionable age, and I love that kid like she's my own, and I want to see her proud and happy, and I know she cares about this gentleman very much, and he's very good to her, that I think you should do it. You should talk.
David?
So there's so much to say, and I've been going over and over this and over. Since the first day, your personality, how caring you are, I absolutely adore your kids, love them to death. And I never thought I would ever do this. You know that, but it's right. And so I hope you say yes.
Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Now Melissa's sticking up for Mackenzie, but when it was going on, she wasn't.
I gave her a chance.
Give Mackenzie.
All right, we're back. Kira, congratulations are in order for you. Right now, Melissa, I want to talk about your two kids. So obviously Maddie's had more success than ever, but Mackenzie had a really
fabulous,
proud moment.
Let's see the clip of the aftermath of Mackenzie's win over Maddie.
Do you think that Kenzie should have beat Maddie today?
I can't say. I'm not a judge.
Do you honestly think?
That's exactly how I felt.
But why would you say that, Melissa?
I'm glad that Mackenzie won. I'm not taking the win away from my other daughter.
No, she knew that you were proud of her, but it was that...
I love how they love to talk about my kids.
She deserved it.
Why?
It was a more mature piece that we were doing. But I gave her the chance. I gave her the opportunity
But
because
you didn't
she
give
won
her
the week
Maddie's
before.
choreography. You gave her different choreography, and she did it very well.
She probably could never even do the choreography I
Yeah,
gave
she
Maddie.
could have. Absolutely, she could have.
You didn't give her a chance.
But when it was going on, she wasn't.
Because it's a group dance. It's a group dance, and I'm not gonna,
jeopardize the entire group.
That's what I said to you guys.
Because your kid has to be the prima donna. Nope.
So let's switch gears here for just a second. Abby, congratulations are in order. I know.
And I'm teaching there and giving a lecture. And then I am off to Ireland, London. I may have to hit Australia again. And then I think the next thing up is Dubai and South Africa.
My goodness, who's going to run the studio?
2 studios.
I think that when the show first started, I was planning on retiring, and that didn't happen. Doing this junior elite competition team happened, and we've done it. We've had an amazing run, and, you know.
It won't be a junior elite team.
What do you mean by the journey ends?
Well, I think this has been a great run, and I don't like what happened at the competition. You know, maybe like friends. You go out when you're on the top.
That once they get to be teenagers, you're done with them. And you're
I'm not done with them. I just think that I've learned a lot. I hope the children have learned a lot. And I'd like to take everything that I've learned and go on and do something that's big.
City of Angels. We'll see you next season. Good night.